And that's how you clean a bowl. That's how you clean a bowl out.
Dylan got it bumping.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chef Janae, and I hope you guys like my new setup. Well, it's not really a new setup. I just wanted to change rooms in my crib to see, lighting and things like that. So, if you like this new setup, especially what I do in the kitchen, comment that down below because I got some new stuff going on. Well, small, but new. And on today's video, we are going to be doing another demo. Like I told you all, I'm getting back into my demos. Last week was, hard, but this week wasn't so bad. So this week, I'm definitely getting back into my demos. And today's demo, we're going to be doing a ramen noodle bowl. And in these bowls, you can do whatever you want to do in these bowls, of course. We all know, we all eat ramen noodles or, oodles and noodles, whatever you was calling it when you was little. We all ate the shit. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And it's really simple. It's fun. It's something that most people don't really think about, all that flavor and everything that you can add into it, especially if we're talking traditional, what I'm saying, with the COVID-19 and the shutdown and everything. I haven't been able to, go and eat, my favorite foods. I do love Asian food, period. I love everything about it. That's why I want to make my ramen bowl today, because I haven't had ramen in forever. So it feels like forever. So, if you want to learn something new as far as ramen is concerned, please continue to watch. And we're also going to be talking about today in today's video is my big tips. And today's big tip is definitely going to be presentation. How are you presenting your food? Everyone eats with their eyes first. Okay? First. Everyone does. When you look at a plate, does it look good? You know what I mean? Does it give you something? Does it like, damn, you know what I mean? I want to eat that shit. You know what I mean? If it's not giving you that, then fuck it. You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to be learning today. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of dishes that come out looking like this, when it really should be looking like this, but there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? I always want to help out. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to help you all out. Sometimes you want to make your plates look elevated. You want to make your plates look beautiful, but it's really difficult. And what I'm going to be doing with this ramen bowl today is, show you a couple of pointers on how to cut certain things to help you out, you know what I mean, to give you that edge when you're doing your plates. If you're doing plates for parties or for a little dinner night, you want to, spruce that shit up a bit, or, for yourself. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for myself. Ain't nobody coming over here to eat this yet. You know what I mean? But today it's all me. So I like to do things for myself, and today you're going to be doing this for yourself too. You should. It's real easy. It's real cheap. You know what I mean? We talking about them packs of oodles and noodles from the store. We ain't talking about nothing spectacular. Okay? A lot of people think you got to spend a whole bunch of money on simple shit, and you don't. You know what I mean? We can still eat good, eat pretty, feel like bosses on a budget. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into this kitchen. See you guys in the kitchen. Bye.
It's just different.
All right, y'all, so we're getting into it here. We're getting into these radishes, and the main thing we're going to be focusing on is the presentation side of things. And we want to make sure we have a lot of color. We want to make sure we have a lot of pop to our dishes. Garnishes are the key to presentation when it comes to plates, period. Okay, period. And that's the one thing we're going to be focusing on today, is our cuts and our shapes that we add to our bowl. And right now we're starting out with my Japanese mandolin here. Japanese mandolins are perfect for getting those nice thin shapes and sizes and cuts and things that you want. Please be careful using these, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you will cut off your fucking finger. All right, be fucking careful. All right, don't be fucking slicing the fucking way and then you end up, your finger's next. You know what I mean? So please be careful. Okay, and now we're getting into the scallions here. We're going to save the butts. We're going to use them for the stock. And right now, I'm just wanting to let you guys know on a great technique in a way in order to do your scallions. It's really great to come in at an angle on your scallions in order to give them that nice feathered, sharp angle look, you know what I'm saying? So it's a really helpful tip, you know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, not a lot of people don't like using scallions because it's very hard to get a different cut, and this is the best way to get a new cut.
It's
Okay, y'all, and now we got the carrots. We're just going to be cutting up some for the stock. And then for our garnish, I'm just going to do some nice julienne thin slices. And I'm just going to do the same thing here with the celery. And here we have portobello mushrooms, the mini baby ones. I'm just gonna peel the skins off, take out the pit, and pop them into all of the pieces into the stock. It all has flavor. You should use every last bit of it. And here we're coming in with the protein here. I chose pork belly just because it's been forever since I've had pork belly. You can choose any protein you want. It is totally up to you. If you don't want to use protein, you don't have to use any protein either.
it's It's just different.
Okay, and now since we have everything in the pot, we're just gonna let that bring itself to a boil, and then we're gonna get to working on our pork belly.
It's just
Okay, now we are at a boil now, so now we're just gonna be adding in our packs of noodles to this boiling water. You don't need the seasoning packets, you can throw them away or keep them, whatever you want to do with them. You just want to be adding them in and breaking it up and letting it cook to the texture that you like. Once you get it to the preferred texture that you like, you could just scoop them on out and get them into your bowl. And the main thing you also want to make sure you get is, a lot of that stock from the bottom of your pot, you know what I'm saying, to fill in for that stock, that broth that you need, That's where the trueness of a ramen bowl comes into play, is the stock that you just worked so hard on building. Okay, and now we're at plating. You just want to add your foods into a place where you want them to go. For a ramen bowl, for me, I'm just gonna go in the circular motion and build up. I really want a lot of height. I also want a lot of color, and I want you to see everything. You want eyes to go everywhere on this plate, and it just flow beautifully. So take your time, play with things, have fun with it. It's still fun. It's presentation time. Okay, it's fun time. Okay, guys, here we are. You know what I'm saying? We have all that height, that color that we're looking for. And, eat, enjoy. You put all that hard work into it. I will see you all next week for my next video. All right? Peace, love, and chicken grease.